Yo guys, it's Bronx Bombers 32. I think this is my fourth NBA My Player video in a row. Really into this My Player. Blake Costa scored 10 or 12 points last game, but we ended up losing by a lot. So, scored 10 points last game, and my first game I played 12 minutes. It's pretty high for me. So I got a feeling after this game I'll be ranking up my skill level and we'll be able to make some more shots. So here comes the start of Game 2 of Blake Costa's NBA career. The athletic small forward from Syracuse, drafted 13th by Phoenix. And we are going to play Steve Nash, former Phoenix Sun. It's going to be a tough matchup. We only got Beasley and Scola, and then guy off the bench, Blake Costa. That's all that can really help this team from seeing the last game. Shannon Brown's okay, but we're coming in after 9 points total in this game. Over to Costa, trying to start it off, but he shoots a fadeaway instead of going in for the dunk or a layup. Okay, so it's over to Dragic, over to Blake, over to Dudley, pass right back, Costa, over to Dragic again, back to the point guard, Dudley over to Dragic. That's going to be a basket for the Suns. Third possession that Costa's in. Here's Johnson. Over to Costa. Lucky he didn't drop the ball. He made a turnover, because usually I felt the controller rumble. That usually is a turnover. And there's Dragic trying to go in. Can't make that. So there's the free throw made by, I don't really remember his last name, but I think he's either playing power forward or center. Here's Dragic. And here's Costa. Going around, and again I try and go in for a layup, but that was, I knew that wouldn't work. Don't know why I shot it. This Costa can drive in and do good. But right now it's 13-5. We are almost at a C- team skill level. And there's Shannon Brown with a great dunk. So we're going to pass it into Dragic. And there goes Costa, makes the layup. Great job by Blake Costa. So, Gorta, I think, got the rebound. There's Costa, makes his second basket of the game. Second basket in a row with possessions from the Suns. So here's the end of halftime. We're on the bench to start it off. Going into the third quarter, it's 45-53. Down by 8, and my dynamic goal, I can't commit a turnover for the rest of the quarter. So here's Marshall, over to Costa, and over to Channing Frye. Thought it was Beasley, but then I looked at his head. Channing doesn't have any hair. Over to Marshall, over to Johnson, and we get the three-point shot to go. Somewhat a fast break, but everybody catches up. Marshall over to Dudley. He hits a three also. So now here's the second free throw for Ebanks. After my personal foul, they didn't get the shot to go. They only got the baskets off of the free throws. And, I can't get an assist. I thought if that would go by, I think, Nash, I would have had my first career assist. Fast break, they don't choose to pass down. So here's Dragic. Over to Johnson, calling for it. They go right over my head, and there's Scola. rarely misses those shots, but that's one of those rare times. We're on the bench, and the final, right after I get sat down off the bench, we lose. Still wasn't that close, just like last game, but it was closer than last game.
The team struggled to stay in the game tonight, and the final score ended up not being even close. Do you think there was anything you or the team could have done differently to change the outcome?
Nah, not really. I mean, like Kobe says, we just wet the bed tonight. A nice big one, too. One of the ones you can't put a towel over. Not one of our best efforts by any stretch, but you have to roll with the punches, move on, and get back out there again next time. When everything goes wrong, and it's not one little thing that pushed you over the edge, it's a lot easier to just put it aside and move on to the next game. And that's what we got to try to do here.